Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by CNBC, President Donald Trump stated on Tuesday that the United States must respond after accusing Iran of shooting down an American ARC-64 Apache helicopter. The helicopter was patrolling over the Strait of Hormuz when the incident occurred on Monday evening. Although U.S. Central Command confirmed that the helicopter went down near the coast of Oman, it did not initially assign blame and stated that the incident is currently under investigation. The two pilots involved in the crash were successfully rescued within 2 hours and are uninjured. Trump's promise of a U.S. response signals a potential escalation in tensions, contrasting with his remarks made just hours earlier when he suggested a diplomatic breakthrough was imminent. Leaving an NBA game on Monday night, Trump had asserted that the U.S. and Iran were close to finalizing a deal to prevent Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons and to fully reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Despite the lack of direct claims of responsibility from Tehran, Iranian state media mocked Trump's statements, and Iran's parliamentary speaker posted a warning regarding diplomatic commitments, highlighting the fragile state of relations. According to a report by TechCrunch, artificial intelligence startup Anthropic has released Claude Fable 5, the first publicly accessible version of its highly powerful Mythos class AI model. Designed for advanced tasks in software engineering, knowledge work, and computer vision, the model is available via Anthropic's Claude API and select enterprise plans. However, to address safety concerns, Anthropic has implemented strict guardrails. Fable 5 blocks requests and falls back to Claude Opus 4.8 when queried on high-risk topics, such as cybersecurity, biology, chemistry, and chemical distillation. The launch follows Anthropic's recent warnings about the rapid pace of AI development and the potential risks of systems achieving autonomous self-improvement. To defend against sophisticated jailbreak attempts, Anthropic is enforcing a mandatory 30-day data retention policy for all traffic on Fable 5 and the newly upgraded Mythos 5, even for customers with prior zero retention agreements. Fable 5 is priced at $10 per million input tokens and $50 per million output tokens, which is double the cost of Claude Opus. According to NBC News, NASA has officially named the 4 crew members selected for its upcoming Artemis Strait mission, which is scheduled for launch into Earth orbit next year. The crew consists of Commander Randy Bresnik, pilot Luca Parmitano, representing the European Space Agency, and mission specialist Frank Rubio and Andre Douglas, with Bob Hines serving as the backup member. Initially intended to land astronauts on the lunar surface, the Artemis Strait mission was overhauled by NASA to focus on Earth orbit operations. The main goal of the revised 2-week mission is to perform high-stakes rendezvous and docking tests with commercially developed lunar landers currently being built by Elon Musk's SpaceX and Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin. This step is critical to refining plans for Artemis 20 Vactid, which aims to achieve the first crewed U.S. moon landing in more than half a century. Despite Blue Origin recently suffering a launchpad engine test explosion with its New Glenn rocket, the company remains optimistic about delivering its hardware by 2027. NASA will use its Space Launch System rocket and Orion spacecraft to launch the crew from Kennedy Space Center. According to CBS News, a high-stakes bidding war has erupted for Italy's Banca Monte dei Paschi di Siena, MPS, the world's oldest bank, founded in 1472. Within a 24-hour window, 2 major Italian financial institutions emerged as rival suitors. Intesa Sanpaolo, Italy's largest bank, launched an unsolicited €31 billion, approximately $36 billion, bid for the Tuscan lender, aiming to create the second-largest banking group in the Eurozone. This move directly challenges a merger of equals proposal made just a day prior by Banca BPM, the country's third-largest bank. The potential acquisition has sparked significant political and financial scrutiny within Italy. Concerns are mounting over Banco BPM's bid due to its largest shareholder being the French banking giant Crédit Agricole, which holds a 20% stake. Some government figures, including Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's nationalist administration, worry a deal with Banco BPM could grant France indirect control over strategic Italian financial assets, such as MPS's 13% stake in Generali Insurance, a major holder of Italian government bonds. Meloni's government has previously intervened to protect key domestic industries from foreign influence. According to a report by Sing Tao, a shocking school stabbing occurred on the morning of June 9th at the Co-op Academy in Manchester, UK. A 14-year-old female student reportedly pulled out a knife inside a classroom and attacked her classmates just as students were arriving for school. The assault left two 14-year-old students injured. During the chaotic incident, a 27-year-old male science teacher heroically intervened to protect the students. He attempted to disarm the attacker and shield his students, but sustained a stab wound to his neck in the process. After the teacher successfully ushered the students out of the room, 5 other teachers locked the attacker inside the classroom until police arrived. Greater Manchester Police quickly responded to the scene and arrested the teenage girl on suspicion of Section 18 assault. The 3 victims were rushed to the hospital with injuries to the neck, shoulder, and ear, respectively. Fortunately, authorities have confirmed that their injuries are not life-threatening, and all 3 are currently in stable condition. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.